Hi, Ornamental Butterfly here. I'm starting a new island. I plan to start in vanilla and get all the villagers in and then switch over to creative mode to build up the island. Let's get right into it. Okay, character creation. I hope to make this girl look like I do on my other island, but it's hard to know exactly what I picked. It was so long ago. Hair, that's easy. Styles, the same. Brown. Eyes are brown. Not really sure what I used for her shape of her eyes. There's a few that are similar. I guess it could be somewhat different, but just playing around to see what I think it was before. I think it's that one, but I keep going back to. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's my eyes. Okay. Lips, that's easy too, because they're all at least look different. Nose, it's hard to tell what they look like. So I just kind of poke around here while I pick my nose. Pun intended. I always forget that you can turn your character around to see the profile of the nose. Shirts, well, certainly not pink for me. Almost purple, but we're going with the classic basic black. And name, Malin, of course. Island name, almost Star City. This island will be more of a large city. My first island was more of a small town feel. But I'll go with Starrlite. That sounds good. The bright lights of the big city and the famous stars that may come to call this island home. Yeah, I'll go with that. Here we go. A long time ago, everything went south. Almost everyone was forced to move to South City. The people in South City lived cold and miserable lives. You were born here. Most people have no desire to leave. But you do, more than anything. And you might have found a way out. Help wanted, looking for a young go-getter to accompany me to my home, Starrlite. Voyage and accommodations will be your initial compensation. Anyone interested, please meet me at the airship terminal on Summer 1st, Fletch. You are leaving for Starrlite today. Here we go. Goodbye, South City. Gray and dreary. We're now flying over Starrlite and will be landing shortly. All passengers, please prepare to leave the airship, which is basically just me. I'm curious to see what this island looks like. That's always fun. Looks like we've landed. Okay, she's gonna go through her whole thing. I'm gonna whip through this. Alright, let's go. Okay. Alright, we'll get the base tent. Alright, got our base tent. That's good. And we got our map. let's go take a look at what this is. All right, let's take a look around. All right, the map. It's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. I'm liking the straight river there. That might work nicely with my city grid building framework stuff. If not, I can fill it in or adjust the rivers as need be. That's not a problem. I'm glad to see that the East Tower is close by. That's handy. And pull out the map. The West Tower, they're usually straight across from each other. There's not much land over there. I do have big plans over there, but that's a secret project for now. Ooh, look at this big doggo den. Might actually find a rare doggo on this island. Limes, because you know we're going to need those. More doggos. Ah, I should have picked up that wood. There's more. Gotta get some wood for the log. Gotta get some logs for the campfire. Right. It's gotta be flat. Close to town. I think this is a good spot. Yep. She just appears out of nowhere. Get my tent. Don't really want to be too close to town. It would be, yeah, I need a little bit more room so I can sort of set up my little homestead and get some of my stuff and farm and animals and all that stuff going around me. So I don't want to be too close. We are going to go over by the doggo den. By the ocean view. Find a flat spot. It's not very flat over here. Okay. Mining stuff is good and close by. Sure, that looks good. All right, back to Fletch. Have you heard of the traveling trader John? Let's pretend I haven't. I get the visitor's deed. We'll definitely want to put this close by. Try and get everybody kind of close here before we move them to their permanent places. Looks even. Yes, that's a good place. Right, we get the adventures journal, so we can track everything and start earning these permit points. All right, I have come prepared. All right, we got our stones. We can make our campfire. There we go. Over here. I'll figure something out. Alright, we got the bug net and our sleeping bag. Good stuff. Alright. So let's get those permit points. Media. My face. Oh. Well, that's because I haven't saved the day yet. It doesn't know what I look like. Alright. Good place for the campfire is right about here. We want to be close enough to the water just in case, because, you know, there's always a chance you're going to catch on fire. It happens. Cook these limes up, because that's all I got to eat. So my plan for this island is to get all the villagers in, just throw them all here close by. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to do anything fancy or exciting to get them in. And I'm not going to worry about, you know, befriending them all as best as I can, or any of those things for the achievements and stuff. I want to get them in. I want to get going so that I can play creative mode and do some really fun builds and sort of build this up in a different way. I've spent a lot of time on my first island, slowly kind of doing things, and so this one I've got some plans further out, and I want to sort of see what we can do. All right, put my sleeping bag in. My lonely little sleeping bag in this tiny empty tent. That's all I got. Alright, I did see a butterfly out here, so let's do some butterfly catching. Scarlet Jezebel. Forage some stuff. Well, actually, we got a lot of stuff around here, so it's a good idea just to sort of get what we can get. I might not have to, but it's also fun, and why not? So I don't like doing all that stuff. I like catching the butterflies. Ooh, fly. Gotta keep those flies. There's always somebody asking for a fly. My poor hot burning feet. I've got no shoes. I had shoes back in South City. Come on. Why did I come here and they took my shoes away from me? Bananas. Those are good. Okay, see where I am. There are some weird waterways around here. Why is the dock in a pond? It's not even connected to the ocean. I'll have to fix that when I get a shovel, or I'll just wait until creative mode and get a compactor and blast out some of the sand. Alright, we're gonna keep some of these butterflies and bugs and fish, whatever we get. I'm gonna keep some for gifts. keep some, because at least the first ones we got to give to the museum when it comes. Of course, then we can sell whatever else we've got. And I should make some torches. And probably a fence soon. Definitely need a cooking table. I need to get these resources around here. Look at that cute doggo come over to visit. I'm going to pretend these wild doggos are my pets. He likes hanging around. Probably waiting to get fed or something. Let's go look for some more butterflies for what we can pick up and grab along the way. Check the river, no crocs, we're good to go. See what's over here. Another big doggo den. More ore. Whoa, I just saw that croco walking over here now. Forget that, I got no weapons or anything. Beat him with my bare fists. I don't think you can do that in this game. Got lots of room, I can pick up shells. I know there's permit points for that too, so a lot of times they're too full to pick up shells. In the beginning, I can pick up a bunch here. Alright, where am I? Oh, we've traveled a little ways. Not bad. Just starting to get a bit dark though, so should be slowly making my way back. I always get turned around. Every time I look at the map, I think I go in the opposite direction I want to go in. Somehow I have to get home. I keep finding resources. I know I haven't been here before. Oh, there we go. There we are, across the way. That's good. Alright, no crocs, we can jump. I do not want to die on my first day. There we go. More shells. There we go. We got some permit points for shells. I can also plant some limes and get some of my own trees going. Something died outside my house. I'm thinking a croco was involved. Maybe one of those poor dogs. That random piece of dirt's gotta go. That's gonna bug me. Let's get some of these points. Time to cook some more limes. Ooh, the sky is nice and pretty red. Yeah, I think this is a really good place to set up. We got a lot of good resources close by. And like I said, we'll play the game, we'll get the people in, and it's been a while, have some fun getting stuff done. And then move over to creative mode and get some builds in, and each of these guys can get their own space. I don't even have to keep them close by because I'm not worried about that on this island. So it'll be a different way of thinking and planning out for me, but it'll be fun. So yeah, it'll be good. I should go to sleep and save the day. I guess that's all for the first day. So bye until next time, and take care.